What is the best way for the United States to eliminate its staggering debt?
The best way for our nation to relieve the citizens of their portion of the federal debt is for the federal government to stop spending money. Let's be very specific. In the last couple of years, federal government spending has increased by 30%. We can roll that back to 2006, 2007 levels and we'll be just fine. In addition to that, we have an entitlement problems. We're talking specifically about Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security that have to be dealt with in a proactive manner. In 2010, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and the interest on the national debt will consume 100%, well, I think the number is actually 97% of federal tax revenues. This is unsustainable. What that essentially means is if we got rid of every other program, every other agency in the federal government, we would barely balance the budget. We have to deal with entitlements long term. And I think that there's some specific things that we're going to have to start doing. As it relates to Medicare and Medicaid, we're going to have to start saying no more often, and we're going to have to recognize that we can't provide as many services as we have in the past because they're bankrupting our country. There's lots of different statistics out there, but right now one of them regarding Medicaid is that it's the largest unfunded liability that the federal government is dealing with. We don't collect very much revenue to support Medicaid, and we have, I think, $37 billion worth of unfunded Medicaid obligations if you take the promises that we've made into the future and you discount them back to today. This is unsustainable. So, in summary, we have to deal with the entitlement programs if we're going to be successful. We're going to have to roll back federal spending. This isn't just one agency. This is all of the different agencies are going to have to get back to a smaller size that was reflective of, at a minimum, a few years ago. And we're going to have to stop making exceptions like we've done in 2010 on a whim. The first thing that the federal government said, they said we're going to adopt pay-as-you-go rules. And then the second thing they did was they suspended them for a jobs bill. They suspended them for the health care bill. They suspended them for there was an additional package. We had the extension of unemployment benefits. That was the other one. So as soon as we made the rule, we start suspending the rules, and I think that that's the wrong approach.